Hello, guys, and welcome to Behind the Bunker. It's Monday night. We are broadcasting from our new studio. It's almost finished, and the guys will slowly be joining us over the next couple of weeks. Joe is in my bubble, so he'll be joining me probably next week or so, and then Gavin will be last, definitely last. But we'll sort of get the guys in here, and we'll start trying to put together more of a usual paintball show like we used to. A little more content from now on, less interviews, kind of back to what we used to do. The show that you guys originally fell in love with. I don't know. Is that really? Can you say that? So it's not just me tonight. I have, as usual, we have picked somebody, Matt. Josh Zuby-Zabrickus.
Yes, sir. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in. Please don't forget to like and share the show. I know you hear us say it every week, but it does actually help.
Yeah. And Gavin Sharma from TerraTech Industries.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is Monday after a wonderful paintball weekend. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're playing paintball this weekend, too. And as my friend Josh Zuby-Zabrickus said, make sure you hit that like, share, or start a watch party, because it is back to our regular Monday show, and we're delighted that you're along for the ride.
Yeah. So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and we also have Joe Kimson from Flaggers Paintball.
Greetings and thanks for tuning in. We've just come off a fantastic weekend. Like my friend Gavin said, we in Ontario were allowed to open up, and we ran walk-on recreational paintball Saturday, as well as speedball Saturday and Sunday. And on Sunday, we ran a magnificent airsoft group. We had lots of guys taking pictures. Everyone did social distancing. But I would like to say I've seen lots of images on the internet, and the Ontario
you have to look away.
Field owners lobbied aggressively with the local provincial governments and regional governments to get open. If you are going to take a picture and you are going to post it on the internet, please try to show that you are distanced from other players. We, as paintball, are trying to get a good reputation within the political community. So just keep that in mind when you're out. Have fun, but try to exaggerate your social distancing pictures with your friends that you're taking pictures with. Selfies by yourself or somebody off in the distance does wonders, and it will give paintball a good reputation, because we actually got paintball mentioned as an approved industry through our aggressive lobbying. So let's not give it a bad rap, say these guys are cowboys, yahoos, whatever you want to call them. But let's do it. Let's do our sport good and show some good justice. That's all.
Yeah. Gavin, you're only going to see, that's my computer image that you guys are seeing over Zoom, so it's going to not change until I start showing it, I guess, if that makes any sense. You just won't see me live. Sorry, guys, we're just working out a couple kinks, but we are live in our new studio. You can see my my new set behind us. Hopefully, as I said, over the next couple of weeks, you guys will see more of it, and we'll be able to have some more technology introduced and whatnot that we've been working on during this quiet time. So, awesome.
Rick James was famous for working out some kinks as well.
He's also famous for messing up Eddie Murphy's couch.
That's right. Just like Bukkake.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are fresh off the weekend. Matt, you can go to my computer for just a second. So here we are. We did run our field this weekend at Flaggers Paintball. There you can see myself and Garvin. Garvin was 12 feet away because that's the deal we made. But we were both wearing masks this weekend. We just wanted to be extra precautious. And that's us on the weekend. And a little exhausted, Gavin, from the weekend, would you say? A little out of practice?
A little out of practice, just regular routine. But it was nice to be out at the field, even though we were masked up. And everybody was compliant with that to make sure that we had a smooth running and safe weekend, which was fantastic. Yeah. But yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm certainly feeling the 2 days and then the Saturday broadcast as well. So it's there's a little less spring in my step, but I'm looking forward to next weekend coming up as well.
Yeah. And this week, ladies and gentlemen, we normally do a Saturday night show called the Quarantine Show. But we are no longer doing the quarantine show right now. We are back to work, and unfortunately Saturday nights are very difficult for us because we're doing back-to-back, obviously Saturday and Sunday. But we're not done. We are going to come back, and we're going to do maybe once a month we talked about. And what a quarantine show is, guys, is it's basically open to you. We put up a Zoom link, and anyone that wants to be on the show gets to be on the show, and you guys can join in. We've had guys from Australia. Help me out here, guys. Where else do we have? Turkey. Istanbul.
Istanbul, Turkey. Germany as well.
Did you say Istanbul?
Istanbul.
Istanbul, Turkey.
Attaboy.
They used to play paintball on the roof of a building. They had a field on the roof of a building. It's the exact same building that Liam Neeson's daughter ran across in the movie Taken. So they played paintball on that building. True life.
Right.
Sadly, though, no one from Gallipoli.
Yes.
Gallipoli.
I just like that word. I also like chili bin.
A lot of the fun that we had on Saturday nights was listening to some of the Australian lingo and terminology for what they
Everything.
say. It was it was pretty neat just to their wording and use of it's still the English language, but it's just it's another another dialect.
A little Vegemite flavoring to it.
That's right.
Did they use the
so
term
one of the things
maca?
for when they go to Macca's, yes.
Yeah, good.
So one of the things I really enjoyed.
I was
think
addicted to
with...
Maca for a while.
All right, it's your show.
Go ahead.
Whatever. So one of the things, I was having a sincere, genuine, heartfelt moment here. One of the things that I really was grateful for of the Saturday shows was connect with people around the world. So it was wonderful to hear about everybody and how they were dealing with COVID and how anxious everybody was to get out and play again.
You just needed another excuse to drink. That's the only reason why we were live.
I don't need an excuse. What is it? Misery loves company, so it was great to have some people join me in that misery. But it was really, really helpful for me, being quite isolated and not having a lot of other adult content. Or content. There was enough adult content.
Sure there was.
But it was nice to be able to connect with people around the world who were all struggling and sort of going through just the wait and see period. And it was, it was good. So I really enjoyed it. I'm going to miss some of the connections that we made with our friends from around the world. And I'm hoping that we can do that again once a month and reunite our friends and see what's going on in the world of paintball.
Yeah.
So I value the Saturday show, but I'm grateful to only be doing it once a week now.
Well, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, there are other fields and lots of them that still aren't open, but just because we open this weekend, it kind of feels like everything's changed for us in our world. But for those of you that don't have your local fields open, hopefully that'll happen soon. Hey, did you guys see this? This was on social media over the last couple of weeks. The new retro bubblegum colors of accessories from Exalt.
I did.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I think they photoshopped Max Headroom out of that picture. That's the same backdrop, I think. Hey, a game that's coming up, ladies and gentlemen, World War II Battle of the Pacific, happening this weekend, June 20th. That is at Three Rivers Paintball. Make sure you guys check that out if you guys are looking for a game to get to. With our new studio, we will have our Hotline Bling back up. Not tonight, but it is installed. All our software is running again, so we're going to hopefully be able to take some of your phone calls back in the day. Also, I don't know if we showed this on the very last show before quarantine or not, but I seen this on Instagram and I posted it up. It's great that people can have these mats of football fields and stuff like that. But then Rob Rain sent this in, and he did his own. Why can't we have like an NXL mat, an NXL carpet?
I used to play Chesterfield football and parlor rugby, so I'm familiar with that.
Chesterfield tag.
Game, Joseph.
It is a different game, but I would get to first base.
Not always. There was a lot of crying nights.
There was some. Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Speaking of upcoming events, I heard and I read last night that Ion Invasion of Normandy was canceled due to the pandemic and COVID-19. So that's a pretty big event, and they've rescheduled it for 2021. So, it's good to see that they're concerned, and it's from it's at the state level. They're concerned with the possibility of spreading COVID. So regardless whether you're wearing a tinfoil hat or just a ball cap, this COVID-19 is real. So there you go.
Yeah. Going back to this picture of the field, I remember where I was going with that. Guys, if you want, go to Air Ups. Check them out on Facebook, Instagram, or their website. They sell that exact thing that I'm showing you on your screen right now, but it has movable pieces. So if you're playing a tournament, you can go and preset their layout up and kind of figure out your angles, or it's an actual game. It comes with instructions, and you can play. You can play. It's like a board game. It's pretty neat. I haven't had a chance to play with it because no one here at my house wants to. But yeah, you definitely want to check it out. And they're on sale right now, so head on over to Air Ups and check that out. We don't really have much in the way of mail time this week, Gavin. There was one correspondence that came in that I wanted to read. It's from Chica Estrada, one of my new favorite names. Why is Empire Mini Axe gun never talked about? I'm thinking of getting one in gloss black. What do you guys think on the Axe and the Mini?
I think the Mini is a solid. The Mini GS now comes with a 2-piece barrel from Empire, and Empire has fantastic barrels. They have the intellectual properties from Smart Parts, and they also used to make the evil pipe systems. So their barrel technology is second to none, and the Mini, lots of parts around. It's super proven technology, and if you're just getting into even speedball or recreational paintball, man, a mini will serve you well.
Yeah. I played many years with my Axe, and it's no different than a Mini, just sort of different size, different bolt. I get it, but it's very similar. It was an awesome gun. I will tell you, out of the box, though, you need to get a 14-inch barrel because the one that comes stock with it is okay. But a 14-inch barrel rounds everything out nicely, and I think you can compete against just about anybody with that. Especially when you're playing 10.5 on a speedball field, or if you're even on a rental field and you're only playing semi-auto, I think you're good. And the bottom line is, if you like it, get it. There's a lot of paintball guns out there that we would tell you not to get if you were saying to get it and we thought it was terrible. But I don't think you're going to go wrong with that. What do you guys think in the live chat? Post up what you guys are thinking about that. We talked about our Saturday night show.
I got nothing to add.
All right, Josh. Sorry, you're not in the studio. I can't see you. So, Josh, do you have anything to add to that?
You can't see me when I'm in the studio either. But yeah, I've had an Axe pretty much since they actually came to Canada. And as you said, besides the barrel, the only thing I think I've actually changed on it is a battery. And it is a phenomenal platform.
Yeah. I think it's one of the guns, too, where aside from the battery changing every once in a blue moon, that's the only thing I ever did to it.
I think I actually had to replace one O-ring once. But, I mean, that's...
too much. It's way too much. Josh, may I move on to the next thing?
Sure, whatever. It's your show. I mean, do what you need to.
Ryan McGee sent this in. He says, "I'm bummed that the last Saturday night show was this past Saturday. I meant to get on after he was at an event, but unfortunately he was busy eating." Thank you, Ryan. We did actually really like that format. We kind of just turned on our cameras, went online, invited you in, and within minutes we were having a great unplanned conversation, talking to people all over the world, as Gavin said, and it was great. It was really good. And as I say, we'll do it again. We'll do it again soon, hopefully. Yeah.
Just Ryan, the next time you write in and you mention things like stuffing your faces after an event, we need more details. A lot more details.
Gavin would like to know, A, where you're going, B, what was on the menu, C, did you enjoy it, and D, will you go back? So he's got a food bucket list.
Yes, we need a whole segment on this show. Just where are people eating? Because that's my favorite. That's my favorite part of the show.
Yeah. Hey, just a reminder before we move on, guys. team feature. If you guys have a team and you'd like to be featured on our show, send in correspondence to us and we'll make arrangements to get you guys on the show. Not physically on the show, but we'll take pictures and videos, find out who your sponsors are, where you play. If you guys are looking for sponsors, a good way to show your sponsors that you are worthy of being sponsored is to be on a show like Behind the Bunker. Then they know that you could have a reach. So send us an email, DM, or PM to Behind the Bunker, and maybe we can get you guys on the show. So this week is no exception. Joe went out and was doing some work again this week and has more stuff from the vault. This is his weekly segment, and hopefully over the next couple of weeks he's going to be able to film some more. We'll be able to keep this segment going for a while.
It'll never end.
That's the problem. By the time he's done everything in his vault, he's going to have a new vault of new things, and we'll be talking about the Empire Axe as if it was 10 years old. Actually, the Empire Axe, how many years old is that?
I don't know.
Josh, help me out. When did we get our axes? 2011?
I would say 9 or 10, I think.
So they're easily 9 or 10 years old. So yeah, we're getting close to From the Vault for sure. This segment, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by Flagger's Paintball. Check it out. Here's Joe and From the Vault.
Hey, it's Joe from Flagger's Paintball. We're here with another segment of From the Vault. This week we're going to look at the original PMI Tracer. This marker came in 2 variants, a short barrel and a long barrel. This was one of PMI's first forays into the pump market. It's actually made by Pursuit Marketing in Northbrook, Illinois. These have an auto trigger built in, meaning you just hold the trigger down and pump away. Super fast. These were powered by usually a 40 round or 140 round ammo box. ASA right in the back. Some guys ran 12 grams. And these have the Lone Star grips. So you could, in theory, change this grip and put on a current Magpul style AR grip frame. So this is the PMI Tracer with auto trigger. You've been watching From the Vault. See you soon. Pew pew.
Audio Jungle.
Did you just say you like the harp music?
Yeah, it's very calming.
All right, so thank you guys. Thanks, Joe, for From the Vault. If you guys have any suggestions, send it in, because most likely he has what you're looking for. We have a bunch of stuff on the show tonight. We're going to show some of your action shots that you sent in. We have some custom corner to get to. We have Prices Right. I don't know if we have lightning round. I'm going to say a negative on the lightning round. Yeah, Matt dropped the ball in the lightning round, so we will push forward. Who has action shots? That's you, Josh. Are you ready? Can I do action shots next?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can find them here. Talk amongst yourselves. Here we go. All right, first one up. And does that match what you have?
Sorry, I'm still looking for it. Hang on. New phone. I'm still trying to work it. Okay, there we go. Got it. Yeah, the first one up is Mike Myers.
Nice.
Laying down some lanes. Next up is, I know I'm going to screw this up, Nigan Tuna.
It's my tuna. Nice. Sorry, there's a lesson for everyone at home when you're taking pictures. That's a cool picture. He could be holding up a twig. Just that angle is and his lighting is awesome. Well done.
Next up is Nick K playing in the swamp. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Oh, I thought you were asking where he is.
Guessing?
UPT.
Nick, where are you? Nick.
If he's watching.
Next up is No Quarter. I think he's part of the Wise Guys, right?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it. Next up is Phil Evans playing shirtless, sleeveless style. Next up is Ryder Johnson.
Nice.
That's Flag Raiders.
That's
right?
Flag Raiders, yeah. What a contrast. You get a guy that's playing in the snow, and then you go back to this fellow. We've all played in a T-shirt because it was way too hot, and that's what you had to. But what a stark contrast, for sure.
Yeah.
But great picture, Ryder. Well done.
Next up is Ruben Van Ewick.
I believe when he sent this in...
Not sure he's playing.
No, but I believe in his comment he said that he played hard, but drinks even harder. So, well done.
He may have played.
Well, let's not talk about that because Gavin might get a little...
Thirsty?
Not in his panties. Next up is Ryan Huff. Clearly playing paintball and not drinking beer.
Not yet.
Next is Screenshot 2020
from Braveheart
from May
Sorry,
17th.
Man. Sorry. What a weird tub.
That's a German tub. They use them.
Yeah, thanks.
They actually use them for apple bobbing in the fall, and they do schnitzel racing with those as well. They put wheels on them, and that's a Volkswagen engines, and they use them for schnitzel racing.
Please explain what schnitzel racing is.
Schnitzel racing is you take a wiener schnitzel and you put wheels on it and you have a race, and it's like a go.
That's
like
bathtub.
Yeah, it's true, and that's also that, and it's shaped elongated for the so they can bathe their wiener dogs.
Yeah, that's
Jeez. But nice to have. Speaking of our Saturday Night Quarantine show, he was on our show several times.
He was.
Yes. Was a nice fellow. Hopefully we'll be able to chat with him again. Sorry, Josh, I'll move to the next one. Do you have the name on here? Because I may have just called it Screenshot.
Was there 2 screenshots or 1?
Yeah, 2.
I have 2.
This one is Tapmandu playing. And then the next one you should have?
This is Simon Butler. He sent in 2 pics. This is the second one because we're going to put them out of order on purpose.
Yeah. There you go.
And this is Simon Butler number 1.
I'm so done with the wall. I'm glad they got rid of that. That's all you saw when you played. That's a great shot. But, that wall bunker was terrible.
Next up is Steve McEwen. And I don't know if it's my monitor or not, but that looks like snow.
Gravel parking lot, my friend. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, the contrast is...
Yes, we'll get better monitors.
Not what it used to be.
Look at that
next up is Steve Tippin. This is, again, Flag Raiders. This is...
that's a great picture.
Base.
I was going to say, that's a cool looking field. From where I could not... I was going, wow, that looks really cool, but it's Flag Raiders.
I was just going to say, isn't there Flag Raiders? And then you're not... Yeah, I thought it was Flag Raiders, and then you're like, no, it's a cool picture. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe because Joe would know better than I. But yeah, good picture, Steve, and good use of the Enola Gay smoke grenades.
And Todd, one other thing, I just wanted to add that in Speedball, they've recently got rid of that large inflatable bunker as well. Even though it had thick welded seams and stainless steel hardware, they've recently got rid of that large bunker.
But it wasn't because they didn't have multiple colorways. It was
full
too
color
big.
printing options. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know they recently got rid of that large bunker.
This one is Sven Kingen. That's probably pronounced wrong, but
I think you're close, probably.
I'm not Danish.
Oh, this guy's playing with an axe. But
this is Tyler Riot Desmond. Yeah,
literally.
Gentleman was asking earlier about an axe. There you go.
There you go. Was that at Red?
Technically, that's a tomahawk, not an axe.
That's Red Dawn.
Well, let it slide. Just let it slide.
Oh, that's Mad. These are Mad Cat photography.
Next up is Tyrell Pfeiffer.
Nice. Very well done.
And last, but certainly not least, is Zachary Ouchman.
There you go. Josh, I want to get my picture on here. What do I do, man?
You can go ahead and plug her into an email at show@behindthebunker.com, or you can send it to Behind the Bunker's Facebook page. Whatever you do, don't print it out and send it physically in the mail. It makes it really hard to put it on the show. And by all means, don't send it by carrier pigeon to the St. Louis and sending it through snail.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but everything that I've been getting sent, either snail mail or Pure Later or everything, just seems to have an elongated shipping date on it. Nothing's coming in timely. You know what? I think it's about time that I tell you guys something. Can I talk to you about Planet Eclipse? Did you know that they are the creators of the most incredible tournament paintball markers, soft goods, and gear? They have the winningest paintball markers in the history of paintball right now. And they also have mechanical actions, including the M170R and the new MG100 MagFed Marvel. Check them out at your local retailer, guys.
Wow. Enola Gay is the world's leading manufacturer of smoke grenades, thunder flash, airsoft, and paintball grenades for use in theater, film, photography, and of course, paintball. Pull a tab at your next event. Hashtag Pop Smoke.
Be careful pulling your tab.
And air ups are proudly made in the United States of America. They're thick welded seams, stainless steel hardware, multiple color options and layouts are available. 2020 has finally opened in most parts of the world, and they are shipping their fields now. So ask about full color printing and custom logo options. Customize your next field with air ups.
And I'm not going to lie, I don't know where my reads went because I can't find them on my new phone. Who's next?
Ruthless.
Ruthless Paintball Products has what it takes to get you in the game. God, sorry, I don't even remember.
Ruthless Paintball Products cater to both professional players and weekend warriors. They have set a new level of paintball playing apparel. You can head over to their website and use our promo code DTB15 for 15% off their products.
Thank you, Joe.
And more than just swabs and pads, Exalt is a way of life. Available at discerning retailers, fields, shops, and shows. Ladies and gentlemen, they are tournament-ready, battle-proven. Exalt.
Holy, in the beginning, you followed a tree, you stumble down a rocky cliff, you wade chest deep through a mosquito-infested bog, then you realize you're surrounded. It's party time. You own a Tippin. Now combine Empire, JT Tippin, and B-Force, and you get the world's largest distributor of everything paintball, GI Sports.
DLX Technologies is the manufacturer of the Lux paintball marker, as well as other great product lines like the SP Shocker, the GOG Enemy, and the Freak Barrel Kits. A longtime paintball manufacturer, they have the gear and the product that you can trust. And the product, guys, well, it's just outstanding.
For over 50 years, Altama has proudly carried militaries from across the globe through every challenging environment, including malls, jungles, deserts, urban battle zones, and pandemic wastelands. Make Altama your next paintball, airsoft, or everyday shoe. Gavin and Josh can do ninja. Wah!
Not all ninjas wear black. From advanced colorways, coatings, regulators, remote lines, fill stations, fill whips, and so much more. Ninja has what it takes to keep you in the game and at the front. And do not forget, folks, they are made in America.
Yeah.
Well done, Zoop.
No kidding.
I'm sorry, I was totally caught off guard with the Ruthless one. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm going to go back to one of our slides here for a second. This is the Ultima slide. Can I just point out how awesome those shoes are?
Yeah, they're the Maritime Assault shoe, or the they've taken either the Maritime Assault shoe, and they've got several different camo variants. They keep showcasing them on Instagram. So head over to Altama Boots on Instagram, and you can see all their colorways for their shoe.
So I actually wear them as my EDS, my everyday shoe. The Maritime Assault shoes, I think they're a brilliant product. They're fantastic, ridiculously comfortable. And now they have an Urban Assault shoe, which is a very similar platform, but it doesn't have the drainage holes, and it's actually made for non-amphibious environments. So as my friend Joseph said, make sure you check them out on Instagram, because they have great products that are coming out on a daily basis. And you will not be disappointed if you pick up those and treat your feet to some wonderful comfort.
Very
like
good.
Altama Boots on Instagram.
And Marcel says those Altama shoes are nice. Steve in the live chat says GI Sports paintballs are awesome. I would agree, sir. But he also goes on to say Exalt paintball is awesome. All of our sponsors, here it is in a nutshell, guys. We kind of chose our sponsors that we went after because these are the brands that, I mean, let's be honest, I mean, we need sponsors for the show, but we chose the ones that we would want to represent. Everything that you see on the left of the screen there, guys, from GI Sports down to Flag Raiders, the Lux, everything. These are all products that we ourselves shoot, use, or deal with on the regular. So, I mean, we're not trying to steer you in any specific direction other than the right direction. These guys are great. So I can sleep at night knowing that we're offering you guys some good things here. All right, well, why don't we move on? Joe, we have Custom Corner. I'm ready for. I'd get to Lightning Round, but yeah, there's no Lightning.
I've got a Custom Corner right here. We're ready. This comes to us from Daniel Schweitzer. It looks like a TCR that's been modded out, or a TIPX.
No. Yeah, TIPX for sure. It looks like a Sarge kit.
Yeah, it might be a Sarge kit.
Yeah.
Or this one might be a Lieutenant Dan, or maybe just a Private Ryan. If
Joe
it's not a
is
Sarge.
not... Okay, so guys listening at home, I'm going to explain this because I feel bad for Joe. Joe is not... He can barely see the monitor. He's looking at the monitor through a webcam, through a Zoom call. So if he can't clearly see it, guys, that's the reason. Normally, if he's in studio, he'd be able to see it and he'd be able to get these things correct, lickety-split. But he's seeing like a out of focus
barber trick.
Yeah, so
oh sure, you cover
the picture. Well done.
It is, and this comes to us from Jordan Nickel. Looks like he's at Flaggers in the fire base.
What a great field.
What a great! That's like a Barrett 50 cal sniper